Check this out. It's called a battery. A simple AA battery. A AA battery can power almost anything. AAA is slightly thinner than this. And all electrical objects are powered by either a battery or by the mains. I use my battery to power up my old tape recorder. Some of my greatest memories as a kid is still only available on tape. One day, maybe, I'll see if I can convert it to silly me. See if I can convert them to CD one day. But until then, this is the only way I can play it. I found this by chance at the charity shop, and it's been my best friend ever since. It's a radio too. Probably could power up my own radio, those batteries. But it stays on my desk, waiting for me to want to listen to it. And that's the power of a bat. Forgive me, I think my own batteries are dying. And in Andy's room, another machine, electronic machine that relies on batteries, is also running out. Luckily, he has his friends to look after him, just as I have my friends to help me. Let's see exactly what the toys do to help their dear friend. Hope you can join me on this adventure. Let's just get on with the story. This story is a Toy Story story, and it's called This Spells Trouble. Woody! Boo! Ham whispered. Have you guys noticed anything a little off about Mr. Spell lately? What do you mean? Asked Bo Peep. His spelling hasn't been so sharp the last few days, Ham explained. Woody looked at Ham in disbelief. That can't be right, he said. Mr. Spell was made to spell. He never gets anything wrong. Ham shrugged. See for yourself, he said. Woody, Bo, and Ham walked over to where Mr. Spell was currently standing and asked him to spell rutabaga. By the way, rutabaga is spelt Rutabaga. And no, I'm not sure what it means either. I think they were making it up. Rutabaga. That's Woody and Bo Peep exchanged nervous glances. Great, thanks, Ham said to Mr. Spell, trying to act natural. Hey, what about the word platypus? Said Woody. Platypus, by the way, is spelled Platypus. Remember that. Platypus, said Mr. Spell, repeated. That's spelt P. Woody and Bo Peep stared anxiously at Mr. Spell. Could he be losing his spelling edge? It was hard to believe, but how else could they explain what they were hearing? Okay, Ham said. One more question. How do you spell knick-knack? Knick-knack, Mr. Spell began. It's spelt K. This was serious. Mr. Spell was a really, really bad speller. Spell, said Woody, laying a sympathetic hand on Mr. Spell's back. Are you feeling all right? You don't seem yourself. Oh, sure, Woody, Mr. Spell replied. I feel fine. As Mr. Spell continued to repeat the word, Woody suddenly understood the problem. Hey, Ham, Woody exclaimed. He's not spelling incorrectly. He just keeps getting stuck. Don't you, Spell? But Mr. Spell couldn't respond. He just kept repeating. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. Woody gave Mr. Spell a firm slap on the back. It didn't help, so he wound up and gave him a good whack. Mr. Spell fell over on his side. The cover to his battery compartment came loose. Two corroded-looking batteries fell onto the floor. Ham chuckled. I guess Mr. Spell just needed some new batteries. Well, the next time your machine starts skipping or your calculator acts a little bit weird, always remember to check the batteries first. Sometimes a simple solution is always the best thing. But always try elimination first. It's how people problem solve every day. Some people go through steps. You see it when people are checking the car to see if it's working properly. They check the engine, they check the wheels, they check the fuel. And they might even check other parts of the car to make sure that it's functioning properly. Only when they're 100% sure that there's something seriously wrong with the car that they can't figure out, do they then start going to the experts. And I guarantee you the experts will probably go through the exact same routine just to be 100% sure with themselves. They never mean to take offence. They're just making sure, doubly sure, that everything is going all right. And then usually they find out it was just the lack of fuel wasn't pumping properly. Usually that's the case. Well, I apologise for this video getting late. I had some family issues. Tomorrow it will be a little bit more earlier, as I have things I need to do tomorrow. But I hope you'll join me nonetheless, and I hope you enjoy all the bedtime stories that we share together. And don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on the bottom. I do enjoy reading the comments, but please make the comments as polite and as sensible as they can be. Because you never know when I might have a Mr. Spell. Apologies. I'm never scary. I hope to see you again soon. Good night, my friends.